Hello everybody, and welcome to a long-awaited Final Fantasy XII video. I wanted to do this video for so very long on this field here, this very interesting area. And when you get to the spot, you might have powerful weapons, you might have powerful armor, but do not think twice about it. There are definitely some good weapons and armor and equipment here. And in the area I'm at right now, it will there's some chests here and some equipment that I think that is very nice. So in the first part we got the stone shot. Let's see. I think he can equip guns. We can actually get the Fomalhaut, but not in this map part, I don't think. I'll go over each location and what we can get. So, the first thing that I mentioned in this area would be the mud shot, the worm fire shot, the stone shot, which as you can see I don't think I have, so I would need that. And so yeah, other than that, you have lightning arrows in this area too. The one that I'm on right now, I'm going to go to every area just so that you are well aware of what screen you need to be on. So most of the time here you get sapping bolts. So when you go into this area, knots of rust and gil can be found in most of the treasure chests, but with the right get up you can excel real fast. So there's also one very important thing that you can get here, and that is the penetrator crossbow, which is right here. And the way that the weapons work is, sometime when the game first came out all the way until now, these weapons and armor that are called Final Fantasy weapons, I believe Tula is one of them, and they were renamed in the which version is this? The Zodiac Age. But they used to be weapons that when you put them all together, there was 12 of them, and they spelled Final Fantasy. I think there was 12 of them. Or 13. So are these the best and only source of these items? No, there's other ones. But it is well worth to note that in this field that I'm in right now, there is a chance that you can get some powerful gear. Moving on, in this area, in this section, you can get a dragon whisker, which is, if I'm not mistaken, the second or third best spear in the game, depending on what version you're playing. Let me find my spears. Man, I should have started at the top of the list. Okay, so here's my spears. This is the Final Fantasy weapon, and this is the one that you can pick up in this area of the map. And you can see that it is very good. It is 100 attack power, and yeah, I think some of these items in these fields too are the only areas that you can get some of these. So I think in order for you to get a dragon whisker, you actually had to come and come here. But you can get the blazer gloves. You can get golden amulet. You can get Quasimodo boots, a Firefly. You can get time bolts, very important for your range fighters. Celebrant's Mitter. And I think that's about it. There could be other stuff that you can get, but most of it's just common items. So let's move on to the next area, where I have to go very, very far away. Should have probably put it on times 5. Let's just see what I get. Not a rust. Most of the time, maybe. I am shooting with Barthier, so... There's an element. Might actually take that thing down sometime. So here, this area, this part of the map, is very important. You can get Water Bomb. Well, I think that's more of a regular item. You can get the Morning Star here in this field. And the Morning Star is a very, very handy item. Let me see if I can find the person. I don't know how to shift. Oh, I know how to shift now. No, I don't. Do I really just go up through the list? What am I looking for? The Morning Star. It's a hammer. And it's very, very good. Here we are. Okay, so there are actually 2 weapons better than it. Considerably so. So the Morning Star might actually not be worth grinding, but it's there in case you do want to grind for it. So you can get Zwill Crossblades as well here. And if I'm not mistaken, Zwill Crossblades are very good in game. Let me just go ahead and try and find them. I believe they're one-handed weapons. Here they are. So there's 2 that are better than it. The 87 attack power. The evade is good. Mina is so much easier to get and better in every way. So yeah, this is not a video on the best weapons and armors. This is just like this field. It's always gotten me. It's like when it first came to America, Final Fantasy 12, I bought it right off the bat, and I was able to grind and get every item in the game. You can get a Nishigen belt here in this area. You can get lightning arrows. You can get a holy rod, a weapon, a rod. So let me just go here. Holy rod is probably the best in the game. Keep that in mind. I don't know any rods that are better. Then you can get the Morning Star, we've already went over. Lightning arrows, leather gorget, you can get in this section. Alright, and I would go up north, but I want to go over another area first. And if these aren't the powerfulest weapons, they're at least the 3rd or 4th. And some of the other weapons take a lot of time to get. So in this section, I believe I'm in the right area. You can get a cloud staff, which is just a staff. We don't have to go over these all the time. You can get the grand bolts. Most importantly, though, let's see if I can control myself. You can get this, which on hit bubble. It's very good. It's one of the best types of weapons that you can get, because one hit bubble is very valuable, especially when bubble expires. You can get the shell shield in this section too, the grand bolts, the mirror mail, and Inferian rod, I'd call it. It's a rod, so it's right here. Holy Rod is the only one that's superior. And again, this video is not really made for people playing every version of the game. It's made more for people that are playing weaker versions of the game. So we're gonna head up north this way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I lost my grip. I can see it on the map, but I can't look at the screen. Does anybody else do that? They follow the map more than they follow the screen. I did it in Final Fantasy X too. So if we head all the way north in this area, we'll get to this section that I want to be at, and it's kind of like a dead end. So, yeah, two people died. I'm getting hit by everything. I believe we've already went over this. Yes, we went over this section already. In the very northeast corner, you can get some of these items. So let's just start off and say that you can get the black robes, the dragon mail, assassin's arrows, a gate ring, the Formahalt, which is the weapon I think Barthier is using, and you can get other stuff as well, but nothing more important than black robes, which is really good, dragon mail, which is pretty decent, and Formahalt. I guess the assassin arrows and a gate ring could be mentioned because, you know, they're equipment rather than items. Alright, the next place that we're gonna go, I'm gonna get to the map, but the items are gonna change. So we went over this area. There's a lot of chests here. Alright, the second to the last area that I'm gonna cover, I think. Yeah, we're almost done with this very impressive area. So in this place you can get ringed boots, parallel arrows. You can get a ribbon, for crying out loud. Yes, a ribbon. You can get dark shot, you can get longboats, and another Formahalt. You can get the silent shot, which actually I need to get, poison bombs, ice cloud arrows, an item called Castellanius, and that's about it for this area. But most of this stuff is pretty cool, and it is nice to have those items. It's nice to look at your license board and know that you're not missing an item that you could equip. Another thing about this game is to make sure that you try to get your characters to equip one of every item. Either that or some of the grind wouldn't even be worth it because you can't equip most of the gear. So as long as somebody can equip one of everything, you should be good to go. I wasn't really caring about what negative status effects I got, because I knew that I was almost done with getting to where I wanted to be. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of them though. Okay, this last area, right before we get to Chittata Uplands, you can get another arm guard is one. You can get Mirage Vest. You can get a Wind Slicer shot. You can get Mage Power Shishak. You can get Kiku Ichimonji, which to translate better, let's just go to the weapon and I'll give you a demonstration. This one. You can get this weapon here. So it's not really the best, but you decide. It's all your preference. Grand Bolts, Golden Skull Cap. I think that's it for this area. But if you have the Zodiac Age or any other one besides this, do not give these weapons and armors and accessories up for it. I mean, you can get a ribbon in one of the areas that I'm talking about, and that's very rare. And look up the Rex trick when you're trying to do this. You might want to just get out the Final Fantasy 12 fact and try and figure out how to get some of these items. If some of these items were useful to you or you liked the video, leave a like. If you want to comment and ask which chest specifically has what item, you can try and comment. And if you have anything else, just comment away. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next video. Have a good day and good night.